Welcome back, you beautiful people, to another episode of Shisha Saturday. Today is actually a very special episode for me because, as you've seen in my past videos, if you've been watching them, that I've been sponsored by Hookah-Shisha Central and Habibi again, which is where I am today. It's in a different spot, kind of scenic, like a film noir type of spot here, with window blinds. But if you notice, I'm with a special someone right now. Not my special someone, but he's actually Sasan, the owner of Hookah-Shisha Central, who supplies Habibi actually with their hookahs. That's why we got now this beautiful MIG, and on top we're actually doing video on how to pack ugly, because everyone has their ways. Today we have Sasan's way, and a lot of customers from Sasan has been asking him how they should pack ugly. I mean, I personally have not found a good way for me yet, so I think this way is gonna be good. As you see, he's been smoking it non-stop, good clouds, and I'll just give it to you, Sasan. Can you tell us how you pack the bowl?
So if we're doing A to Z, first we try to fluff it up, then we mix it properly together, then we press it down. For me, that creates the nicotine at the normal level at 0.5, because ugly is actually 0.8. It's almost the same level as Tangiers.
Basically,
all
other
dark
leaves.
leaves.
Yeah, that's a special thing about ugly, is that it's a blonde leaf that's pretty much on par in nicotine level with dark leaves, and that's something that the good thing about mixing those two worlds together is that usually blonde leaves are low nicotine, but they usually give off more flavor, from what I know.
But the flavor of this is good.
Yeah, and that's why, because it's a blonde leaf, and usually dark leaves, in the other end of the spectrum, they have higher nicotine. But then most of the time, at least from what I've tried again, is that majority of their flavors are on the softer side. They're softer taste, softer notes. But
there's a tobacco note to that.
yeah, and a tobacco note, especially when you try stuff like the Starbucks Vintage, you can definitely tell a tobacco note.
You can taste the cigar levels in it.
Yeah. So what are we smoking actually?
This is Sergeant Huckleberry. It's a mix of huckleberry, and there's a little bit of different berries inside.
Hello, Desert Storm.
Oh wait, this is Desert Storm? Yeah, it tastes like peach. You just edit it out.
Yeah, so because I saw him pack it earlier, and I know it's Desert Storm, but you thought it was a Sergeant Huckleberry.
You can't blame me, I'm colorblind.
Taste blind. Yeah, I know. I really can't say.
There's a peach inside. That's why I was wondering why it tastes peach.
Peachy.
There's a peachy taste inside. There's an earthy note to it.
So what is Desert Storm supposed to taste like?
It should taste like peaches. It's actually a play on words. So you're playing with the desert storm. So it's a dessert flavor for ugly. It won't be like let's say Azure or Tangiers or Black Lava, which has a purely baked flavor inside.
Yeah.
This one will be a mix flavor inside. It's mostly peach. There's an earthy note to it, and it's not that sweet.
Yeah, I noticed it's not that sweet, but it's still good. It's a good flavor.
As you can see, we're placing 3 charcoals. The smoke isn't that strong.
Yeah.
But the good thing about ugly is that you can place a lot of charcoal inside and still the flavor will be good.
The thing about ugly as well, for you guys who don't know, it's a high heat tobacco. But the thing is, the fun thing that I found with how Sasan packed it was that even though he packed it in like a semi-dense type of way, usually you'd want to fluff it out. Pack it fluff just to get maximum heat on it. But then usually when you dense or semi-dense tobacco, it's getting less heat, from what I understand, and that's the thing.
The clouds are okay. The clouds are okay, but it might be explained because we're using what you call this, a bigger chamber, so it won't be the same as, let's say, a Mamai or a Kalin Mamun or a Shika, which is smaller.
So that also changes the experience.
It changes. It won't be like, let's say, Kalin Mamun, which uses a purely copper stem. This is stainless steel, so it's CNC. This is actually one of the most expensive units out there that's being sold that isn't numbered. So it's not like some units that are $20,000 worth.
Yeah.
Those things are they're only 50 made, 100 made of some sort of metal that God
diamonds.
knows. Diamonds. For just the plain unit, this thing is transformable. It can become smaller or bigger.
Yeah, it's a modular type of hookah. So there's separation from here, and here, and there. So you can separate it into 3 parts that can be shortened or lengthened like this. This is the maximum length of a MIG.
For the 3.0, this is the maximum.
For the 3.0.
But if you can place a Mola killer.
Oh yeah.
So it goes a little longer.
Even higher.
So
yeah, hope you can get one next time.
I think we have one coming just for testing.
Yeah.
So we're not yet sure if we're going to sell it.
Yeah, even this one. This isn't for
is
sale yet in Hookah-Shisha Central. So
this is just a test unit. So
Yeah.
we're seeing if it's going to be in demand.
yeah, and so far it's good. I see a lot of the online community. They're saying it's like that the MIG is the best or one of the best.
It's
And,
good.
Yeah, I understand what they're saying. For the price, I don't know for me, but if you have the money, why not, right?
$600, no shipping yet. So
That's already 30. No, that's already
30 plus.
30,000 pesos here in the Philippines, and you can get like three or two and a half hookahs for that price.
No, for one of the Russians ones, you can get 2.5.
Yeah.
For the Chinese ones, you can get 30 pieces for it. So it's always about where it's made, what materials are used.
Definitely.
So this is one of the high-grade stainless steels.
Yeah.
So you can see it's quite clear. We've been using this for a day. As you can see, there's heat inside if you're touching.
It's hot. It's hot when you touch the stem.
It's not that hot. It's warm, but
I mean, we can still touch it. That's why it's not that hot.
it won't be like, let's say, a Shika. When you touch it, there's the heat isn't as. This one is warm. In the winter, if you're touching this, it's be good.
I don't know if it's because it's not the type of thing that we really think about here in the Philippines because it's always hot here. So we don't go ahead when it's it's so cold. Let's touch the stem so that we all feel warm. But I guess that's another thing to add when considering buying hookahs. It's is the warmth that you get when you touch it.
If you're in a cold country.
Yeah, if you're in a cold country, guys from America, actually everywhere else aside from the Philippines.
Tropical countries
Yeah.
like Indonesia.
Anywhere else outside the equator. Oh yeah, it's good now. I think it's good. The smoke's getting better, even though it's three coals. I mean, recently I've been smoking more of like 4 coals, and just getting high heat. But this one's good. This one's I don't know how it'll perform if we put another coal, but I don't want to try now. I mean, this is somewhat of a tutorial for people who don't know yet, because if you know how to do it on your own, eventually, like me or like Sasan in the past, you'll find your way to smoking higher heat, getting more clouds, more flavor. But this is already a good starting point for people who don't smoke yet or are just starting out with their hookah journey.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to say the glass is made in Czechoslovakia, Czech Republic right now, I think.
Czech Republic.
you'll
So what's
find
special about the glass?
It's clear.
It's
it's
a lot
thick.
of glass is clear.
So if you have an Avion, you'll notice that it's not as thick as this.
Yeah, like the other video I made, it showed
The
that
Avion
it's
is
not.
quite thin, the glass.
Yeah. I think you can see even if the microphone is up here, you can barely hear any like thinness. I don't know how you can really tell by touching glass, but you can. I think if it's thinner, like this,
But I think the Avion is the same as this.
yeah. So you can hear it's like that. But if it's a thick piece of glass, it's inaudible. A lot of bass is in it.
It's a tang.
See, even if you put it on the hollow end, not that thin. So that's a good thing about it. And one of the things though that I noticed with the MIG is a screw-on. You have to screw it on to even this. You have to screw the heart to the base. So that the thing though is like, yeah, it is thick, but if in the worst case scenario that you break it, it's gonna be harder to replace it's gonna be harder to replace the base. Yeah, I can buy one, but like if you already have a lot of bases, that's why some people like to switch them out.
The good thing about the Egyptian ones, it fits anything. It smokes good already.
Yeah. Do you have any last words?
So that's it.
Yes.
Try to visit Hookah-Shisha Central.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
we got American brands, Egyptian brands, Dubai brands,
and Russian brands in the
Russian
future
brands,
also,
and
yeah.
sometimes we have Iranian brands.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's an embargo right now. We can't bring anything inside. Oh, we have Indian brands as well. Indian.
See? So yeah, I mean, there's still a lot to come in the future. Hookah-Shisha Central is still growing. We're still growing. I mean, as a channel, as a brand, and I hope you guys tune in for more. If you have any more recommendations or stuff that you want to see with Sasan or instructional videos on how to prepare some shisha or hookahs, just tell us. Just tell us what you need to see, and we'll take care of it for you guys. So see you guys next time. Hit the like button if you liked it. It's just a thumbs up. Subscribe. Click the subscribe button if you have not already, because I at least upload at least once a week. for especially these shisha videos, and hit the bell icon so you can be notified on my future videos as well. And of course, the last thing I want you guys to do, and it's definitely the most important thing, is to share this video to all of your beautiful friends. And see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Be sure to watch these videos every Saturday. Shisha Saturdays. That's it.
Yeah, bye bye.